we will keep fighting regardless of what happens in the court, because we all have a collective responsibility, and that's to maintain the safety and security of our residents and our state and our sovereignty.
Promises from Governor Greg Abbott to continue efforts at the border even without Senate Bill 4 in place. The controversial immigration bill is currently paused, but it would allow state and local law enforcement to arrest people suspected of crossing the Texas-Mexico border at any place other than a port of entry. And it would allow judges to order people back across the border. Texas's ability to enforce the law is currently tied up in the court system. A federal appeals court fast-tracked a hearing for this week, but at least one judge seemed unconvinced Texas should have a power that has always been under federal jurisdiction.
This is the first time, it seems to me, that a state has claimed that they have the right to remove illegal aliens. I mean, this is not something that a power that historically has been exercised by states.
The attorney representing Texas is arguing the new law would allow the state to readily and quickly address the influx of people crossing the border. We're still waiting on an opinion from that court out of New Orleans. Closer to home, Governor Abbott is rallying support for the law, inviting county sheriffs across Texas to the Capitol this week. As you look live here at our Capitol, dozens of sheriffs showed up to lend support and learn more about how to proceed with enforcement. The Associated Press spoke with one sheriff out of McLennan County, where the city of Waco is located.
We're 300 miles from the border, but I've had our helicopters from McLennan County, Waco, on the border 2 different times to assist the border sheriffs, and so it's everybody's problem. We're not going to be targeting minorities or anything like that. We have to have reason to believe somebody is here illegally or has committed a crime before we will act.
Well, closer to the border in El Paso County, the Sheriff's Department doesn't plan on prioritizing SB4. One commander says immigration enforcement doesn't fall under his job title.
It's a racial profiling issue as well, and that's our concern. Our department has been very, very fortunate to not have any racial profiling complaints for several years, and we want to maintain that standard.
Well, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals has not taken any action so far this week. There's another hearing scheduled for April 2nd.